Saving for retirement, you know you should be doing it, but you're not entirely sure how or where to begin. Tracking your expenses is a great first step towards saving for retirement. Expenses can change over your lifetime, but how are you ever supposed to know how much money you'll need to save for retirement if you don't know how much money you spend in the first place? This exercise allows you to identify how much money goes out every month, how much money you have left over each month, and where you may be able to cut back or make room in your budget for retirement savings. Once you track your expenses, you will want to begin to establish a cash reserve. I believe that a cash reserve contains about 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. You will be able to figure out how much your cash reserve needs to be by tracking your expenses in step 1. A cash reserve will help you avoid falling back on high interest-bearing credit cards in the event of an emergency or unexpected expense. Get control of any unsecured credit card debt. Carrying a balance on one or multiple cards from month to month can typically cost you quite a bit of money in interest unless the card has a 0% rate. The 0% rate will typically only last for a certain time frame, and you will start paying interest once that time period expires if the balance is not paid off. Saving for retirement is much like creating a new habit. Even a small amount each month will be a good way to get started. Train yourself to think of saving for retirement as a way of paying your future self, rather than just another monthly expense. The earlier you begin saving, the more time you will have on your side for compounding interest to do what it does best. Establishing your goals. This should be the most enjoyable step, but I have found that it is often the most difficult. It's human nature to think of retirement as sometime in the distant future, but the reality is it'll be here before you know it. If you don't have any goals, such as when you want to retire, where you want to retire to, and the lifestyle you want to live in retirement, how are you going to know how much to save, how much you need, and what to plan for? Dedicate some time to talk to the people close to you about what goals you have and what you want your life to look like, because at the end of the day, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? So how do you get started? Work at steps 1 through 3, then take advantage of any workplace benefits such as a 401k. Once taking advantage of your workplace benefits, you can consider opening a Roth or a traditional IRA, depending on which is best for your situation. If you still have extra funds to save, then you can look at other non-qualified account options. These steps may be different for everyone. That is why it is important to speak with somebody about what would be best for your situation.